Hey guys, Derek here with Papavilletrains. This time around, we're not going to really cover a lot. It'll be a short video. I'm going to show you some cool things I got from one of my subscribers who is also turning out to be a really good friend. And we're going to run a couple of trains for you, and that'll be about it. So like I say, this is not going to be like last week's video. This one will be a short one, so come on along. Okay, so as I said in the introduction, it's going to be a short video for you this time. I'm going to run a couple of trains for you. One of the trains I'm going to run is a train that I picked up at the Indiana, the Lebanon train show. A woman came up to me and said, you know, do you buy trains? She showed me a train. It was a Mark set. And I asked her how much she wanted for it. I said, yeah, definitely, I'll buy it. And I haven't. It's just been sitting in the box the whole time. It's right over here. Oh. It's just been sitting in the box the whole time. Haven't opened it. Well, I mean, I've opened it up, obviously, but I haven't even tested it yet. So we're gonna test that and see if it works. It's a what is it? It's a 52282 is the set number. It's a it's got a 660. Is it a 666 or is that a 1666? Locomotive. Yeah, it's got a nice 666 locomotive. It's got a smoke unit on it. So we'll throw that on the track and we'll test it out, see if it works. I can get it back in the box there. Okay. And there's one item that we'll talk about. Might as well get right to it. So I got, and amongst that, all that cool stuff that I showed you guys last week, I got an RDC Bud car set, Santa Fe Bud car set. I'm having an issue. Maybe one of you guys might be able to, I mean, it's going to be difficult because all you're going to do is hear some sounds. You can tell me what might seem to be the problem. This doesn't, I don't think it has proto sound because there's no battery that would go in it, you know. And what's happening when I put it on the track, the horn sounds really terrible. The bell doesn't ring when I hit the track. It just makes this buzzing sound. And we'll throw a picture of it up here, and I'll be quiet so you can hear that weird sound, or not weird, but that sound. And I did pull it apart, and it's coming from the electronics in it. So take a look. You hear that buzzing sound? Yeah, and obviously it's not going forward or back. You guys might know what it might be. Direction. Like I said, there's no... the box says, I'll show you the label on the box. And it does say that it has, well, it's over there, but we'll pop it up in one of the corners here. You know, it mentions that it's got... Let me grab it real quick. Oh. So the box does say... This is optionally equipped with proto sound. So I'm assuming that it wasn't on this particular one, but I'm just curious, maybe somebody might know what that buzzing noise is. I mean, do I got a fried board in there or something? Or is it something that might be an easy fix? Excuse me. And yeah, so maybe you guys might know. So let's move on. All right, first off, we're going to give a few shout outs. Andy in Indiana, Andy and Rachel, hi, how you guys doing? They're the couple that came out and brought me the donuts at the Lebanon show. That was really cool. Some other guys, hey, Dustin in Sioux City. Dustin is new into the hobby, and we've been messaging him back and forth. He's been asking a lot of questions, and he sounds like the way I got into this, where he's going in deep right away, trying to learn as much as he can. Because there is a lot to learn on this, and he's going to be an O-gauge guy. Unfortunately, in his area, not a lot of people are selling a lot of stuff. He's got to travel to get stuff. He's actually thinking about taking a trip to Minneapolis, which he said is about a 5-hour drive, just to go and pick up some stuff that's on sale. And he showed me some of the stuff that he's thinking about going and getting, and there's some good deals. I also told him, hey, make a trip out of it. There's some cool hobby shops in the Minneapolis area, so yeah, that'd be cool. And number one guy I really want to shout out, Bobby down in Vero Beach, Florida. He gave me such a nice surprise. We talk almost every day through Messenger. If I ever get down to Florida, my mother lives in Florida, but she's in northern Florida. He's kind of down south. I definitely want to meet up with this guy. He got me sent me a little package that I got today, which I was really surprised. So in my last video, I was showing a lot of stuff that I got, and a lot of those need the 9-volt rechargeable batteries. And what did he do? Where did I put them? Well, I just took them off the shelf. He sent me a couple of 9-volt rechargeable batteries. Now these aren't actually 9-volt; they're technically 8.4, and that's what these trains need. I got lucky. I happen to have a charger for them, so I put them on the charger. These are actually all charged up and ready to go. I'm going to be putting those in one of the trains later, because I bought a couple of the Ever-Readies, and but all the trains that I bought, not all, but they all of them that needed batteries needed that 9-volt battery. I bought 2 BCRs batteries, but that were 3-volt, thinking that I needed some 3 volts. Turns out I didn't need those. So if any of you guys need a where are they? They're on this table somewhere here. I don't know where I put them. But if any of you guys need one of the 3-volt BCR batteries, I'll sell them to you for what I paid for them. With shipping, it was about 20 bucks a pop. And I did buy a couple of the 9-volt ones, and then I had a couple of others. So these last 2 here will finish off of me having fresh batteries and everything, which is kind of cool. A couple of the other things that he gave me, this was really neat. This is a promotional model, company for Lido, but it's for Nicholas Smith Trains and Accessories. I thought this was really neat. I mean, I'm thinking maybe a company bought these and sent them out to people, but it's really pretty cool. The neat part about this Lido promotional models is actually out of England. Oh, speaking of England, David, if you're watching, David is from, I think it was, I'd have to look it up. I can't remember exactly where it was. I think something, you know how in England they have like 3 things. I think it was Devonshire, possibly. But David, it was wonderful to reach out. You know, hey, speaking of which, why don't you guys, down in the comments, let me know where you're from, especially if you're from outside of the United States. You know, put in there, say, hey, checking in from, you know, Washington State or New York or wherever you happen to be, even if you're right down the street from me. Put in the comments of where you're from. It'd be really cool. I thought it'd be neat to maybe get a map of the United States and start putting pins in of where my subscribers are. That would be kind of cool, don't you think? Okay, so the other thing that he sent on this, and I thought these were so cool. So, and I didn't even know about this. So Lionel had a Railroaders Club, and I believe they had a magazine, if I remember looking up this properly, called the Inside Track. And they had buttons. And he sent me a bunch of these cool buttons. Here's Lionel Inside Track. This one's from 1983. We got one from 1985. And we got another one here from 1986. 1988. I like this one. This one's kind of cool. I like the colors. What do we got here? 1989. This one is a 90-year, like, commemorative one. This is from, says 1900 and then 1990 on that side. And then we have a 1991. This is kind of cool. It's got the railroad crossing sign on it. And then the, this one's kind of cool. This is 1993. But it's interesting because it says, you know, Inside Track, the Lionel Railroad Club. And it says 1900, 1993. But up here it says 1993. And there it says, countdown to a century of Lionel. So these are really cool. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to display these in my room here. I was thinking maybe because I got corkboard back there, clearing a bunch of that stuff off, and maybe putting them up there, or I don't know. I'll figure out something. Ooh, you know what? Here's an idea, because I have curtains right there. Maybe I'll just hang them on the curtains. That would be kind of cool. Okay, so let's get that old mark set on the tracks, see if it works, and then I'll throw a couple little bonus ones on of some of the different trains that I picked up last week. I had the day off yesterday. I was supposed to be at a train show today. It got postponed due to weather, the Princeton train show. And then I was going to go to the Mad City train show up in Madison tomorrow. Unfortunately, I have a obligation that I got to take care of. Got to do my taxes. Not looking forward to that. I was planning on doing that next weekend, but because the train show got postponed to next weekend, life happens, right? Okay. Yeah, so as far as train shows go, so next weekend, Princeton, Illinois, at the Bureau, I believe it's the Bureau County Fairgrounds, but it's in Princeton. That show runs from 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. Do I have the sheet over here somewhere? Yeah, 9 a.m. till 2 p.m. I'm going to have a good-sized booth over there, and I'm bringing a lot of the new stuff. If you guys have seen my stuff at shows before, it's going to be a lot of different stuff than I've had in the past. The weekend after that is the monthly Wheaton train show at the DuPage County Fairgrounds. And the weekend after that, which is, it's the day after my wife's birthday, so it's March 9th. Springfield, Illinois. I'm going to be down at that show. I'm actually driving down Saturday, getting a hotel, going to get to see some of my nephew, and maybe even my niece and her husband. And then that show runs from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. So that's a nice long show. And it's a cool one because there's a lot of trains that are actually set up and running. You know, it's not just a seller's show, swap meet, or whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of cool displays set up. So if you're down there in Central Illinois, stop and see me and say hi. There is a gentleman that I'm kind of hoping that he might go there. I don't know if he watches my video, and off the top of my head, I can't think of his. Maybe I'm wrong. Stephen Douglas. I can't remember, but he always starts his videos saying, "Hey, hi from Central Illinois," and he gives you a quick little what the weather is like down there. So if you know who you are and you're going to that Springfield show, please stop by and say hello. I watch all your videos. I like your videos. I'll find it and I'll put a post here of the name of his videos, either in one of the over there, or up there. Who knows where it'll go? Maybe I'll put it up there. Maybe it'll be down there. Who knows? All right, I'm getting stupid now. All right, so let's get on and. We'll get a couple of these trains running. I'll show you a couple of the other ones, and that'll wrap it up. So that covers everything. That covers everything. So we'll give you the sign off, but stick around and watch these trains running. So as always, how do we end it, guys? Say it with me. A choo choo.